Welcome back on Mode. Today I want to propose you a video about Necrons has seen an important and heavy change about the rules with the Balance Dataslate Q3 2022. So much that has been changed completely how they work. Because there's seen a change about the common protocol ability that first of all you had to remember that it was not so great because it was problematic. You had to predict everything and so on. You had to make that to work, you had to satisfy certain condition. Now they are being changed in an important way. First of all, replace the noble keyword in all instances with Necrons charters. This means that using the charters Necrons ones instead of nobles, you have more options available. You don't have to include for sure nobles to have a coverage of the range and so on to apply the common protocols ability, but all Necrons charters give such range, such command protocols ability. So it's important, it changes completely how you think about your rooster, how you select your own charters for your rooster. Then there is that replace the last sentence of the penultimate paragraph, making that until the assigned unit protocol stop being active, while a unit that is eligible to benefit from this ability is on the battlefield, that unit benefit from the selected narrative. So it's a way to make sure that you know the timing of these options of these narratives. Then the important one, and it's that replace the last paragraph with in addition, if all units from your army are from the same dynasty, excluding dynastic agents, Catan shards, and unaligned units, select one command protocol that has not been assigned to a battle round. There will be typically only P1, and this is important because this change your view about the command protocol. Before you had to choose and pay attention about which one has to be first, second, and third battle round and so on. Now you have to choose one that will work for all battle rounds and the one that you have to add. So the concept itself is different. In fact, we see that that command protocol is active in every battle round in addition to the one assigned to that battle round. Select which directive your units will benefit from at the start of each battle round. And note that if this additional command protocol is the one described in your dynasty code, this means both of these directives apply to all units with this ability in your army in every battle round, in addition to the protocol assigned to that battle round. The available command protocols are shown below, and you see the protocols that you have to see, and these ones that we'll see later. But it's quite important, and there is also a design note that makes that some rules refer to the active command protocols. In these instances, these rules refer to all command protocols that are active for your army. So also this is quite important. Then has been made a change about the core keywords and which unit has been assigned. These were the same that we have seen before in the previous dataslate of these ones. And you see so that there is the Canoptech Acanthrites, see the Imperial Armor Compendium, the Canoptech Reanimators, the Canoptech Spiders, the Canoptech Brides, Flayed Ones, Locust Destroyers, Locust Heavy Destroyers, Ophidian Destroyers, Scorpex Destroyers, Triarch Praetorians, and all Necrons vehicles datasheets as the core keyword, so you can make those units have the bonuses. It's quite important because it means that almost all the rules or the units other than the charters has the option to have the bonuses gained by core keywords units. So having also the vehicles means that for example, the barges and so on, the flyers, all ones gain a lot. So it's really important to think also about the Ghost Arc. It means that you have the transport that has such options, and you really have to think about because this is an important change about the ones. So pay attention about this because it's really important and quite easy to remember. About the protocols, we have Protocol of the Eternal Guardian. The directive one is each time an attack is made against this unit, If it did not make a normal move, advance or fall back this battle round, this unit received the benefit of light cover. So it means that you are always covered, and it's not bad. The iterative one has two options, and it's that each time an enemy unit declares a charge against this unit, if this unit is not within engagement range of any enemy unit, it can either hold steady or set to defend. If it hold steady, then until the end of that phase, any Overwatch attack made by models in that unit score hits on a modified roll of 5 plus instead of 6. Here the problem is how many you can do about Overwatch attacks, so it's not so great in that way. If it's set to defend, then until the end of the phase, it cannot fire Overwatch, but until the end of the next fight phase, each time a mod in this unit make a melee attack, add 1 to the attack it throws. So it's a good way to defend yourself in close combat. The second is Protocol of Sudden Storm. Direct 1 is add 1 to the move characteristic of models in this unit. Direct 2, if this unit is performing an action, it can still make attacks with ranged weapons without that action failing. This could be used as a basic, cause having the move characteristic improved, it's always amazing, and the option about being able to shoot while performing an action, it's still okay. It's one unit usually that can be doing an action. Still, it's amazing because it means that it's not useless and it can work still. So it could be used as the basic one for all your battle rounds. The third one is Protocol of the Vengeful Star. Direct 1, each time a mod in this unit makes a ranged attack on a modified wound roll of 6, improve the armor penetration characteristic of that attack by 1. It's not bad, but it's not so great. Direct 2, each time a mod in this unit make a ranged attack that targets a unit within half range, that target does not receive the benefit of cover to its saving throw against that attack. Okay, much better because it's in some way better than the first one, because it not allow the cover and so on, and can be used against quite a lot of units. Still, I don't think that I use this as the basic anyway, because it's still something not so great, I think. Then we had the fourth, Protocol of the Hungry Void. Directive 1, each time a mod in this unit makes a melee attack on an unmodified wound roll of 6, improve the armor penetration characteristic of that attack by 1. Directive 2, each time a mod in this unit makes a melee attack, if this model make a charge move, was charged or performed an heroic intervention this turn, add 1 to the attack characteristic strength. Good, but it requires that you have to be in combat, so okay. Then we have Protocol of the Undying Legion. Directive 1, each time this unit uses its Living Metal ability, each mod in this unit regains 1 additional lost wounds. Directive 2, each time you make the animation protocol for this unit, you can roll 1 of the dice. Here, I'll think about using this as base 1, because Directive 2 it makes that you can reroll 1 dice, so you had the option to or gain back 1 entire models or reach the amount that makes you having the model back. So this can be really one of the bases, and it's something that I think it's really characteristic about a Legion of Necrons. Then Protocol of the Conquering Tyrant, Directive 1, add 3 to the range of these unit aura abilities to a maximum of 12 inch and increase the range of the following ability this unit has by 3 inch to a maximum of 12 inch. Lord's Will, My Will Will Be Done, Rites of Reanimation. It's essentially something that you have to think about, because it's a great thing. It means that you can make the bonuses amplier, so you have a better range, and you apply to all the characters I want to remind you, so really something to think about. Directive 2, this unit is eligible to shoot in a turn in which it fell back, but if it does, then until the end of this turn, each time a mod in this unit make a ranged attack, subtract 1 from that attack it roll. Not bad, but you can think about eventually, because I prefer the directive one eventually to have always active. So about the ones to choose, about the basic one to have all the tools, sincerely I think more about the protocol of the Conquer Talent, the directive one that add the range to certain aura abilities, okay, only for certain models and so on, but still make quite useful so that those units that are under those abilities are available to gain some bonuses, and I think that it's quite important. Also about the protocols of Dying Legends, the Directive 2 that make you reroll for the animated protocol only one die, but still can be quite important. About the protocol of the Thunderstorm, you have the Directive 1 that make add the moon characteristic. It's useful because all the units move faster, and it means that you have the option to reach better your enemy, better certain objectives, to retreat farther. So you have a lot of options, and Directive 2 make that you perform an action, you can still attack with the raging weapon, so all the army can simply use. So you perform with that unit the action, and still it can be firing, shooting, and I think that it's quite important. But also other ones can be important, because maybe you prefer the army that is for close combat. So a certain option that make you more available to gain such bonuses make you more interested. So you can choose. Eventually, write in the comment which one you prefer about the base of these command protocols and the directive related about, that could be your main one to use for all 5 the battle rounds. So, from Dino Mode, it's everything. I invite you to put a like on this video, to subscribe to the channel, to ring the bell, and to comment this video if you are interested in something about this video, or you want to suggest me some arguments for other videos. I hope to see you again to the next time.